Waiting for it, waiting for it, waiting for it. I think we are live. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think we're live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Day number 19 of 30 days to six figures. We got paid. $10,000 cash collected. Client number 1 has been signed. I'll show you that here in just a second. But first, welcome back. My name is Josh Forti. If you're new here, I'm building a six-figure business in 30 days using the Golden Mike method, hence the Golden Mike. And we got paid. If you want to follow along from day number 1, today's day number 19, I've recorded every single one of the days. I have shown the scripts, I have shown the worksheets, I have shown the offer that we built from scratch, I've shown the AI prompts, I've shown like literally step by step the what we used, the refinements of the offer, the data, the feedback, all of it step by step. If you want access to all of that and all the replays, go to joshforti.com/30 days or the link in the description. All right, guys, as promised, we have delivered, and the Golden Mike method works. Here you go. Let me show this right here. So boom, right here today, obviously for privacy reasons, I just took screenshots of it, with it, but here you go. We had on August 14th right here, this was last week, we had our $500 deposit. Today, $9,500 today. They paid the remaining balance. We are in business. All right. So, this was a $35,000 offer, 35 grand. Because this is a good starting point, by the way. What's up, Instagram? Yeah, all right, cool. Okay, so here are the rules. Let me show you my whiteboard here really quick, make sure that, okay, the rules were I had to do $100,000 in contractual sales, and $25,000 of it, 25K, had to be cash collected, okay? And then I could not use my current offers. So, yeah, no current offers. Offers, boom, right there, okay? No current offers and no current clients. So anyone that was paying me money as a current client or anything like that, I could not sell to them. This was not a current client, wasn't a current offer. It was a brand new offer from scratch. And we did it well, technically we got the deposit on day 14. On day 14, so 2 weeks into it, we got the deposit, got the yes. And then today we collected the remaining balance of it. By the way, if you're on the live stream, comment hashtag team live. Hashtag team live. If you're on the live stream, hit the like button, hit the love button. If you're on the replay, comment hashtag team replay. I read all the comments. Hey, if this has been valuable for you, okay, I feel like we made some really good progress. If you've found value in this, if you found it beneficial and it's been cool to watch this, comment hashtag team or hashtag value down below. Hashtag value. I'd love to know your favorite part. Obviously, we still got some time to go. What's up, Instagram? Would love to know that it's valuable. Tag a friend. We made it all completely free. The purpose of this was to go back and show you that you can literally create, if you know how to do it, if you have the skills, you can create an offer from scratch, sell it for lots of money using the Golden Mike method, find a client, and sell it to them within a month. I mean, yeah. And so I want to break down this offer really quick because I do think that I'm trying to show you guys exactly. Let me come back to my main screen here. I'm trying to show you guys exactly what this looks like. And I want to break this down. But this was a $35,000 offer, contractual agreement. Okay. And then we took a payment up front. And yeah, we'll be fulfilling on it for that. We have our second client, in the works right now. And then we had yesterday, I went live. If you're watching on YouTube or Instagram, I did not go live on YouTube or Instagram. My wife's flight got delayed 4 times, and so we were kind of stuck at the airport waiting for her. So I went live on Facebook and shared that I had somebody offer or $100,000 deal. They wanted to do business for $100,000, and I was like, hey, well, like if you want me to do a project like that, it'd have to be custom. I don't really offer that. They're like, name your price. I was like, I don't know, like 100 grand, like 50% up front, and they were like, we're interested. And so it was like, okay, we could potentially like do that, but I kind of weighed the pros and cons to that. So technically we have 3 clients in the works, but I don't think, unless something major changes, I don't think I'm going to do that deal, just because it just doesn't make sense right now based on the fact that, I want to get back to my main business of things. But what's up, guys? All right, so by the way, what do you guys think of my hat? Shout out to Braden. Braden got me this hat a while ago. Okay, so the offer was this. Break this down. And it was a $35,000 offer, $35,000 total. Okay. And it was 10 grand up front. And the name of it was, we called it up front. We called it back-end profits. Okay. So we'll do this in screen back end profits. That's what I call it. The name really doesn't matter when you're selling one-to-one, but I did put that. That's what we put on the invoice there. Okay. So 35,000 total, 10,000 up front. And then this was to somebody that already has a membership site. Okay. So if you remember, this was kind of some good takeaway, or good, interesting takeaway, which was originally when we put together the offer, the idea was we were going to go and target somebody, okay, who was that sold info. So they were a coach, right? And we wanted them to have a lot of paid content already, or a lot of past paid content. And we wanted them to be at about 7 figures or more. We weren't going to be too strict on that, right? And we wanted them to have a list, okay? And the idea was, cool, step number one, we'll put the steps here in yellow, okay? Step number one was we were going to go and we were going to launch a membership, okay? That was originally the plan, but that's not what we ended up doing, right? Because, oh, that's kind of hard to see. Oh, well, okay? But we were going to take all their content. We were going to put together an offer. I went and, if you remember, we did market research on low ticket continuity offers. So you can go, like, guys, it's literally all in school, all of it for free. You can get access to all the market research. I literally bought, like, I paid to see the back end of some of these memberships. I documented all the research. I have the links that link to all the upsells. You can get access to all of that, like literally see all of the data. Go to joshforti.com/30 days. The link is in the description. Opt in for free. It'll redirect you over to the school group, and the replays are all in there. Or on Instagram, if you're watching there, you can go to the link in the description, okay? The problem was, though, or not the problem, the thing that we learned, though, it was originally going to be launch the membership, right? And then we were going to we'll do it in this one in blue, use AI to promote to email list, right? Email list. And then finally, it would be that we would include in the new membership, we were going to have a call that upsold the high ticket offer. Okay, that was the original thought process. Hence, back end profits, right? Boom, boom, boom. Then I get on the phone with person number one, and they did not end up buying. And they were like, okay, so, the problem I have with this is because, I don't have a low ticket membership already. And I was like, right, we're going to help you with that. And they were like, well, okay, well, what if, I thought you were going to help me with the back end offer stuff. And I was like, yeah, we'll help with that. And they're like, well, why wouldn't you just sell to people that already had a membership? And I was like, well, that's a great idea. That's so smart. Like, why didn't I think of that? Duh. So then we changed the strategy. We went and we shifted, and we said, okay, instead now what we're going to do is we're going to make it easier on us. We're going to make sure that there's a higher degree of chance of success. And we're going to make it easier for us to target these people. So now, instead of just having an info coach with 7 figures in a list, we said, okay, we're going to change this first step, and we're going to go after people here that already have an existing membership. Okay, now we used AI to go and to validate that this was a good trend. And that's when I had that kind of this aha moment of school right now is really, really hot. You got the school games with Hormozi, you've got, and everything they're doing over there, everyone's launching low ticket memberships. It's like a trend. And I'm like, cool, why don't we just go target everybody there, all the top people there, see if they have a high ticket offer. We'll just come in and show them how to make lots more money. Cause that's my jam, right? Like that's how you make your money. One of the people I was talking to actually, who does low ticket stuff, he said that the name of the game in low ticket, now keep in mind, this guy does low ticket, right? He's like, the name of the game is your ability to ascend people to high ticket offers. That's where you make your money. Low ticket memberships and stuff, unless you have a massive audience, low ticket memberships don't really make you money. They just allow you to break even and educate and nurture to ascend people. So I was like, great, that's what we're going to do. So then we came back over to here and said, great, let's keep the back end the same, because we're still going to go and we're still going to sell to the high ticket offer, right? So we're still going to have sell high ticket offer on back end, right? But instead, gosh, I can't spell today, on back end. But instead on the front end, we're going to say, okay, great, let's go to somebody that already has an existing membership. And what we'll do is we will run a promo, right, to their list. We'll still use the AI. We'll still use, that whole thing. And we'll run a promo to their existing membership. Now, originally, I thought we could do a free trial where it was like, hey, we'll do a 14-day giveaway, you know, like, and blah, 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 blah. But in all of the market research that I did, when I actually went and bought the back end of, I have Dan Henry's and then Robbie Avala's and, all that, they weren't offering free trials. And I was like, okay, so probably then we'll just run a promo to their list. Maybe we do a discount, maybe we don't, maybe we just find an angle or reason or something, but we're going to add in, and I want to put this one in purple here. Okay. So we're just going to add a call as a bonus. Now, obviously we've got to do some research on this. When we actually sit down with these people, we'll figure out exactly what this is, but we're still going to run the promo. We're going to use their AI, and email list stuff, or AI and email and setters and all that to engage their list, and then upsell them to sales calls on the back end. So this is what the offer was. It was like, okay, great, $10,000 up front, and then the remaining $25,000, we will take a percentage of the back end of whatever it is that we sell. And you don't owe us any money until we actually start making money. Now, obviously, they do have the option to just do a payment plan if they wanted to do that, but we wanted to make it as easy as possible to get in. And now this is recurring revenue. Now we legit actually do have a business, and I think that there's potentially room here to even ongoing. Like if I were actually building a business out of this that I was going to keep like long term, which this is not something I'm going to do long term with it. I'm going to get back to my normal business, but if it was, I would go and I'd be like, okay, look. Why don't we just take after the 35,000, why don't we just take a percentage of the profit forever and we'll help manage it ongoing, whatever, right? There was the offer. So that's done. And then we've got, 2 other people in the works. The reason that this works though, is because it allows us to make the person their money back as quickly as possible, right? As quickly as we possibly can. And so if someone's going to, the thought process that always goes through my head, and I've sold a lot of stuff and I've helped people make tens of millions of dollars online. And the metric that I always look for when I'm creating an offer is, well, let me give you the story behind it. A friend of mine, very good friend of mine, Brad, he's a very good friend now, but he wasn't always. He's a client of mine, okay? He's paid me $350,000 roughly, okay? I think it's a little over that actually. He's paid me that, and I've helped him make several $1 million and, all that. But when I asked him after the first, 1 or 2 times that we'd worked together, he paid me like 30 grand and then 20 grand and all that. I was like, Brad, when you go and you make a buying decision, when you're looking at a high ticket offer that I'm presenting to you, what's going through your head, right? Besides, okay, yes, I'm going to trust you, blah, blah, do I trust you, all that, right? But like, I was like, what goes through your head? And he goes, well, simple. That's what's going through my head is, when am I going to make my money back? And so the metric that I always look for when I'm building a high ticket offer is I go, okay, great, cool. Here is, me, and, here is the client, right? And like, if I'm going to ask them to give me whatever the amount of money is, okay, I need to make sure that they make that amount of money back as fast as humanly possible. So if the timeline was this way, we'll kind of reverse it, right? If this is them right here, we'll put them in red actually, okay? If they're here, what happened is that when they gave me money, they just took a decrease in status. They just took a decrease in their funds, right? And so now, let's say over the course of 30 to 60 days, however long this is, let's say this is, the 60-day mark, and this is the 30-day mark, I need to make them that money back as fast as humanly possible. And if they can see a path to where they're going to make whatever they pay, right, back as fast as possible, and there's a high degree of certainty that'll happen, now we've lowered the risk of them actually paying me the money. So I go, great, cool. We're going to do well beyond 35 grand over the course of 6 months or a year or whatever with this, right? But like, pay me 10 grand up front. We'll easily make that back within a day or two, within, the first 30 days. Because we only need a couple sales. Boom, there we go. That makes sense. Is that helpful? Okay. If this is helpful, let me know. Comment helpful down below. Hit the like button, hit the love button. If you've been enjoying this launch, I'd love to know in the comments. If you want to access all the replays, go to josh40.com/30days, josh40.com/30days. Seriously, everything's there step by step. Okay. That is all for today. We're going to end it there. I'm working on a couple more deals. I have been using what I have found, and I'll probably break this down as we get closer to the end of this, but what I have found actually in the sake of speed, or for the sake of speed, is that going direct to a game plan, direct to the Google Docs that I was preparing and stuff, has been more effective for getting clients from a speed purpose than podcast. And then to the Google Doc, but also the Google podcast going to the podcast is more scalable. But anyway, that's a conversation for another time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I've got for you today. Told you we could do it. All you people are like, what are you going to sell? What are you going to do? I don't know. We're going to make it up. Why? Because making money is a science and it's also an art. That's all I got. As always, hustle, hustle. God bless. Get paid so you can be free. And I will see you guys on the next live stream. Bye.